What's up, everybody? This is Echo gaming for Unicorn Princess for this month of August, which is demo month. And today we are checking out the Last Plague Blight, the demo for it. I have already played the demo before for about 30 minutes back in, I think it was April 2023, an early build. Um, Remember, I found it to be, I want to say, a bit odd, not fully complete, lacking a whole bunch of stuff, and a whole bunch of stuff was not completely clear. The game is a survival game, and I remember the game doesn't really hold your hand, really, so it's supposed to be built from a really, from a really realistic standpoint with you gotta do a lot of upkeep, you gotta make sure you have everything that you need. I mean, the game throws at you all these resources, but in order to use those resources, I mean, building a house isn't, or a shelter of any kind, isn't as easy as, oh, click, 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 and then you're done. Um, you got to really make sure that you find all the resources that you need. You got to put them in and you got to process them, and you got to, there's a whole bunch of work to be done. And I remember struggling a little bit with that. So, but I figured, hey, it's demo month. Let's jump in and see what we can do. This should be interesting. All right, here we are. So I'm just moving my mouse cursor around. We can zoom in. We can move. Oh, look at us being this sexy woodland ranger guy. Uh, Pick up with left mouse button. Can I pick up? I can. He immediately puts it in his inventory. What a guy. I think Dogbane is what you use primarily for rope, if I'm not, but you can pick up basic, I mean, you can dig up dirt if you want. So the game really hold left shift while moving to run. That's cool. Okay. There's a whole bunch of button prompts and everything you gotta keep tabs on. Not enough space, so you can have one long stick. That's cool. We already know how to scroll. Or F to rotate. Yay, here we go. Oh, look, water. That's nice. Hold. Okay, there we go. Left Alt. Aha. Tab to open the inventory. This is the inventory here. We have, oh, a whole bunch of cured sausages. We have a steel knife that seems to be semi-good durability. Right click for options. 2% contaminated. Craft with. Craft with what? Plant rope. Alright. I'll rip it up. I do like it though that they have a search window. For example, let's type in long stick, and then we can see here what we can make with the long stick. For example, we can make a throwing spear. Uh, so why not? Let's carve an improvised throwing spear. There we go. We can also make it into more sticks. The long stick, of course, is mainly used as construction material. Collect, and we can make standing torches with animal fat and plant ropes and etc. etc. We can also do the crafting directly from the inventory. It checks what we have in the inventory, and oh, you have this material, you can make this. Twigs for kindling. Oh, okay. I can make a large backpack if I have leather pieces. I can also make gloves, rabbit snares, small leather bag, satchel. Oh, water skin. Then we have the construction where we make, you know, clay, fire, lime, mud, etc., etc., etc. Consumption is you're gonna need bowls and stuff to cook things in, foods and water and all that. You have your tools, which is a whole chapter on itself, which is gonna be needed further on into the game. We can make a steel sword and a wooden paddle. That's not bad for a demo. Bear traps and rabbit snares. So there we have two of the wildlife animals and a copper alembic. Okay, structures. Here we go. Here's all there's a lot of crafting. A shit ton of crafting with, you know, cooking, smelting, tanning. Oh, you can do a lot. This game has a deep crafting. You can get lost in really quickly. Uh, let's see here. Down here on the left, we have our energy. We have our hunger, our thirst, and our health. You can also see what we have, you know, in the main hand, the offhand. You can have some stuff in your belt. And you have your map. So we are here in Norwich. We apparently have home there. Is that our home? Why are we out in the woods then? The map is fairly huge. There seems to be some buildings. I don't know. It kind of looks like Doncaster, Colchich, or however Norwich, Snakes Canyon, the barony of this place. This is where we are. I'm thinking I want to set up camp. I mean, we will head over here eventually, but I think I want to set up camp by not a swamp possibly, but by a lake or a stream or something not too far from resources. I mean, there must be something useful in the swamp. We do have a lake here, but alright, let's see. We will turn this way. Slightly too much, so we will turn slightly towards the right and we will head on over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. The button commands can be a little confusing. Oh, a bunny! Saw you, bunny. You got your whole bunch of... I mean, there is a lot of resources. So we press J for... What's this then? Okay, this is what we gotta do. We gotta set up camp. You're on your way back home to Norwich after a recent expedition only to find everything taken over by a mysterious new disease. And not a soul to be found anywhere. You now found yourself alone in the wilderness, tired and hungry. The sun will set soon. To make it through the coming night, you will need enough materials to light a fire, keep it burning. The fire should keep predators away. So we need to find 10 small stones. Any small stones? Here's a small stone. That's one. Did I see wild garlic? And another little small stone. Twigs. I think I saw that was used for... Wonder what pine cones are used for. Golden seal. More blueberries. We like blueberries. Wonder if we can make blueberries soup or something. Ah, another small stone. So I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can find enough things to make the camp. Not enough space. But why? Is it because we have so much... I mean, the inventory management is probably gonna be a pain. You're gonna be carrying a whole bunch of stuff at all times, more or less. So the inventory management is probably gonna be a pain. Contain edible seeds and act as a fuel source. Okay. Wonder if you can rotate them? Doesn't seem that way. Can I move that to my belt? Nope, but I can keep it in my offhand. So I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna run around and pick up a whole bunch of stuff. And so the premise of the game is, you see these gas clouds here? This is a form of disease or something called the Blight that has set upon the land, and it has taken its toll on the land and everything. So as you saw when I picked up, for example, this some pieces of dogbane, they are in fact 3% contaminated. So you gotta be careful walking around. You can't walk through gas clouds and whatnot, because then you will eventually succumb to the blight. So it's an interesting premise of the game. I mean, I'm sure it's not the first. It's not the first actual game to do some form of survival with disease-stricken things, but alright, let's see. There's a lake here. I could go to the lake. I could also go to... Do I want... I'll just say waypoint. So I'm gonna head over there to the waypoint. We will be close to the swamp, we'll be close to the woods, but we still have a source of water. So I think I found a decent enough place. Didn't quite go to the waypoint that I set out, but I think this is a decent enough place. We have woods close by. We have a little inlet here. I think this should prove to be a decent enough spot. So we will hit B for the build menu, and we are looking for, is it burning? No. Cooking? Fire pit. Here we go. So too far to automatically transfer. Alright, I think we will just put hold left shift. Oh, so that rotates it. Alright. I think if we place it, that should be good enough. So left mouse button to build. Start collecting fuel. Stockpile some firewood and wait for sunset while tending to other tasks. 3 hours remaining. Start fire to prepare for cooking. Tinder. Use crafting menu to separate pine leaves from pine branches. Find some twigs and ignite the fire pit. Okay, so it's basically your average go pick up this, go fetch this, go do this, go do this. And I say, sure, let's. So we have started building our campsite. We have our fire pit. We've stockpiled some firewood, some sticks, and some pine branches. I placed in some pine leaves as tinder, some twigs as kindling, and I will be using sticks to ignite. We will be putting in some firewood afterwards. Hopefully this will... Come on, fire pit. There we go. Right click for options. Equip. No. I will put that there then. Can I... I got 4. Fuel remaining 6 minutes. Oh, add fuel to fire. There we go. 4 hours. Find a large stone. That's a small stone. There we go, large stone. Use a small stone as a makeshift hammer to chip away. Do I have any small stones? I don't think that I do. So, drop that. I think I saw a small stone right here. Consumption, stone bowl. As I say, there's so much stuff to do. Collect boil water from nearby lake or river. And then we put that into the cooking surface. We will boil that. I also think, no, items, consumption, no, in inventory. Berry juice into a filled container. Eat 5. Yum, 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 yum. Can I eat some more? Eat 3. Yum, 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 yum. Eat all. Yum, 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 yum. Getting very thirsty. Oh shit, that's a coyote. Two minutes. Equip axe to chop. Wow. Any more? There's another pine branch. Any more pine branch? There's a pine branch. You are not enough space. So add from inventory. Do we have? Add from inventory. Create a rabbit snare. So here's, you pick up a log and then you place it down like so, and then you chop the log to make firewood. You chop the log to make firewood. And now my dude is really thirsty. Three hours. Oh, well, that. I don't know how long nighttime is. So drink all. Yum, 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 yum. We'll take that in our offhand. We will fill the stone bowl with water. We will boil that. Place your bedroll near the fire pit. Place. This is near the fire pit. Create a rabbit snare. Traps. So we need 4 more sticks. Oh shit. No. We need 1 more long stick. I think I saw a long stick up here. Oh, we don't have enough ropes anyway. So here's what we'll do. We'll take the long sticks, we'll start a stockpile of them. Right there. Fall asleep. Okay, let's. 9 hours from now. You need to sleep about 8 hours. Alright, let's hope it doesn't rain.